Okay, so in this video we're going to look at creating a calculated question. So from the selection window we select calculated question, we add the question name, and then in the question text box we add the question text. So what is the area of the rectangle? So it's a fairly basic formula, so it's easy to demonstrate how that works. We're also going to add an image just so that the person reading the quest has a visual reminder of what the formula is that they're looking for. So we've just chosen a rather simple image of a rectangle with its area and its base, or its base and its height, sorry. So we insert that, click OK, and we'll just tidy it up a bit. There we go. Default mark we will give as 1, because there's only one correct answer. And here we're going to put the kind of meat of the question. So when the height is equal to, and then I use that type of bracket, and I put height in the middle, and when the base is equal to. And what I'm doing here is I'm pre-creating what are known as wildcards within Moodle. So when we move to the next page, you will see how these come into play. So down in the answer section, we have the option of significant figures or decimals. We're going to have decimals in this, but we don't want any decimals, and we want a very low tolerance. Adding a larger tolerance allows the chance of people getting it wrong. So we want to give 100% for a right answer. So again, we're using these wildcards here, but we're writing out the formula as it would be made on a calculator, made in your mind, made in your workings out. So it's for the area of a rectangle, it's height multiplied by a base. So we save that. We're going into choose a wildcard dataset properties. And there's an option to have a shared data set, but we're creating one straight from fresh, so we don't need to synchronize, and we just basically need to leave everything on the same. And here we're taken to the wildcard. So there we are, wildcard height and wildcard base. So we can select the parameters, so we can have a minimum of 1 to 10 and a minimum of 1 to 10. And we don't want decimal places, so we clear those off. And then we can check the parameters, and then we need to create a number of items. So we're going to add 100 new sets of that wildcard, and that will allow, when this question is answered in a quiz, it will be one of those 100 variables. It won't just constantly be the same question. So there you can see 8 times 5 is 40, that's the answer for that one. If we load it up again, this time it's 7 times 2, which is 14. So the answer's wildly different, but you're applying the formula rather than just getting the correct answer. So it's about their knowledge of the formulas that you want them to demonstrate. And that's how you create